Hello and welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. So I'm going to do a quick makeup tutorial of me applying my makeup before I head out for the day. I'm going to start with my eyebrows. This is just the Tattoo Studio dark brown eyebrow pencil, and this isn't the pencil I normally use, but it's gonna have to do for the day. And it is so soft. I think I want to apply this with an eyebrow brush instead of the pencil itself, because I don't do a lot with my eyebrows, and I have my makeup mirror down below me, so if you see me lean forward to apply, that is why. I'm gonna try. Well, this is working out okay. So most of the time I just do the front, the beginning part of my eyebrows. I might fill in some right there, but I have a pretty good span across my eyebrows that I don't apply a lot, and I don't like them so dark. My usual eyebrow pencil doesn't, the color isn't as pigmented as this, so yeah. But I will be blending this out and with my spoolie, and then correcting it with the concealer. So that's all I'm gonna do for eyebrows. Go in and blend out my eyebrows. And I'm going to use my Pro Conceal to just line out the bottom. Then I'm just going to take my brush. It's a small flat brush. It is not name brand. I don't think I have any name brand brushes. I have brushes that I pick up at Walmart, Elf, Target. All of my brushes are mixed up. I have some brushes that I got a long time ago when I went to a Dudley hair show. So some Dudley makeup brushes in here. The blue, see that says Dudley Makeup Cosmetics. I don't know if that's focusing, but that's when I was going to the Dudley hair shows. But yeah, I have some old makeup brushes, and they're still pretty fluffy. They are, I've cleaned them, so they're still pretty good. Okay, so my next thing I'm going to apply, so I made my eyebrows just to look natural. I didn't want such a sharp concealing edge on them, so yeah, that's all I did. So now I'm going to apply my Fenty Pro Filter foundation in the color 330, and I just dot 4 places on my face. And then I mix it because the summer has me a little darker. So I'm just using this darker Too Faced 24-hour makeup foundation, and the color's worn off of it. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna try to look and see and post it up here. But just gonna apply a light dab of that just to add a little color variation, and just let it dry just a little bit before I start blending it in. And I'm going to be using my little red fan that my sister gave me. So then I'm going to take my flat foundation brush and just start blending this in all over. And because I have hyperpigmentation, I always do a base. Some people can do their face off of just using the tone of their skin, but I have to do like a base because I have to make my skin evened out some. And that's a bit much more than what I wanted to use today, but it's okay. I didn't want so much foundation, but I'm gonna have to go with it. And you just blend it up. And notice I avoided my eyebrows because I already did them. And you can like dab it on your lips too to form a foundation for your lip liner. Something for it to adhere to. Get under your under eyes really good and just blend it down into your neck and out towards your ears. So I think I blended that pretty good. And that's just my base. That's the brick laying. No, that's the cement when you start building the house. That's that foundation. Okay, so then for my hyperpigmented areas, I go in with my Fenty matchstick, and this is the color Latte, and I just dab it on the areas that are a little, still show a little bit of darkness, and this stays in place better than your foundation. I just use this as a little security of covering where I'm hyperpigmented at, and I'm just gonna let it sit. I'm not gonna blend it in yet. I'll blend this in when I just go over my whole face, so that can kind of sit. Then I go in with my concealer for under my eyes and highlighting, and I'm gonna use, I don't know the color of this, it is so old, it's lasted me for a long time. And then I have a lighter color, and I have one more. I kind of just gauge off my eyes when I pick these up because the writing is so small. And this one is, the stickers are, that's it for the stickers on this to tell me what this is, but it's a good tone for my skin just to add a little. Is there any more in here? I don't want to squeeze too much out. And then, okay, there it is. So just to add a little lightness under my eyes, and then I go here to lift. And I do the same thing on this side. And just carve out my nose area and do my under eye area. Do right above my Cupid's bow. Put some here for highlights. Put some more here. Remember, I just did this a little bit when I did my eyebrows, but I'm just applying a little bit more here to highlight my forehead area. So I just kind of carve my nose out too with that. And you know I'm going to go back in and contour my nose area. But just trying to make sure I highlight all the areas. And let that dry some. So I think I'm just in the drying process going to go ahead and do my deep contour with the Fenty Matchstick, and this is Espresso, and just add some dots here and add some dots here, add some dots here and here for my jawline to kind of slim my face down. And I'll also be taking this down into my neck to take away from the little roundness that's under my chin. And then I'm going to take my brush and just contour out my nose. So when you're contouring your nose, you start from a wide base and then go really narrow. Or as narrow as you can. And then I apply it under here to take away, because I'm going to add a little point to make my nose point out. So you just darken under here also. So while all of that is setting, because I take this up into my eyebrow area, while all of that is setting, I also want to add some depth to my eyelids. So I'm going to take my Sunstalker Fenty bronzer in the color Cocoa Naughty 07, and I'm just going to take this little brush and just go right in here in the crease of my eye and just add some color right there. So I just added a little bit of depth to the crease of my eye, and of course it got on my eyelid as well, because I do have small eyes and deep set eyes. But you see how it just added a little bit of color so I don't look so pale around my eyes. And that's all I want for a natural look. And then while that is setting, where's that little brush at that I just had? Okay, so with this little brush, it just helps me be really precise with the contouring and blending in. So I'm just going to go in here and finish blending this out. Blend that out. Because remember, well, not remember because I didn't say it yet, but I'm going to highlight right here in this area, and it looks highlighted already, but I'm going to add a little bit more highlight, and I'm also going to highlight just a little bit under my eyebrow. But I think I'm ready for blending now, so I'm going to take my blender ball that's a little moistened and start dabbing and blending in the highlighted areas first. this as well. Just dab in the area that's highlighted. And you really bring it down here, because you want this whole area, this to be your focus area of your highlight. So you can bring that down over your nose. Okay, y'all, so my camera SD card was full. So, okay, continuing on. I finished blending in my highlighted area. So now I'm going to take the flat end of the blender ball and just blend in. And it's been sitting for a minute, so it really set, because I had to clear my SD card, because I don't have a new one. I have to go buy some more, and I'm gonna invest in getting another battery for my phone also. But yeah. So blending all of this out, and that leaves the highlighted areas is what you want to stand out. So I blended that in really good. Now I'm just gonna do my nose and just blend it out as much as I can. I don't want it to move. I want it to stay where it is, but I want it to blend out some. And the bottom part as well. And I'm gonna go back in and perfect the contouring, because I need to carve that out again and add the highlight. And that's gonna be with the powder, with my setting powder. So that's what I'm gonna go in with now. I wanna blend this in just a little bit more. Blend it up into there. You can't see the line. So I'm blending that out and just going down. So I'm going to use a little bit more of this and just go down where I contoured again, just lightly, for when I come back in with my highlighted part of the contour, just to make this. So I really focus on the contouring to add a point to my nose. That off some. And you can see where I went in and chiseled it out a little bit more. I'm just bringing it up into my eyebrow area. So you see that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add my blush, because I'm trying to hurry up too. And what I use for blush, I don't have a blush. I just take this little Wet n Wild lipstick thing I have, and I'm just gonna put it right here. Y'all remember when grandmamas used to do this? And mamas just make their cheeks. And this is a lighter Pro Conceal that I'm gonna use right here on the bridge of my nose, just to make it a little bit lighter in here. And then I'm gonna add my point right here. And let that dry for a few minutes. While that is drying though, I'm just gonna blend out my cheeks. this blending brush, and I just blended that in just a little bit. And if I want to add a little more depth to my area right here, I can just go in and add a little bit more of this Fenty Coconut bronzer, and I can add a little bit more up here just to darken some, because I'm gonna go back in with my setting powder and set my highlighter areas. So I'm gonna go ahead in with that, with this fluffing blending brush. And for my setting powder, I don't have the triangle things. I have to order some, but I'm gonna just dab this out with my blender ball and dab it out right here, just to blend it some, but not wipe it away. So always just dab, don't wipe, just dab. You see how that blended in right there? And then I can still go in and just make sure that I'm carved out up here. And dab. And then I'm going, so I was telling you I don't have the little triangles for my setting powder, so I'm going to use a flat brush to just lay my setting powder and let it set. And I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder in honey, and just gonna take some and dab off the excess. And then I really need to order them triangles, but I'm just trying to set under here. And set my nose. So I'm setting all up under my eye. And I'm setting my little blush. But this is also helping to finish my nose contour. I'm gonna set right in here where I want my face to show. Set. And all here. So just pat to set this in. And I'm also going to set right here. And remember, I'm going to go back in. I'm just going to blend all of this out. So I'm just going to let it set and bake for right now. setting my little pink cheeks just to give me a youthful look. And carving that out. Carving that out. So we're gonna let that set for a few minutes while I do my eyes. For my eyes, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to do, I'm not adding any lashes today. So normally I just extend from my eye outward and then draw to bring it back in. And because I have deep set eyes, it's best that I do this with my eyes open. And bring it back in. And I'm just doing a little extension of my eyes. I used to love watching my mom do this to her liquid eyeliner, and she could do it so good, but she would pull her eye to do it, and I was just sitting there thinking, I can't wait until I get grown and I can do that. But you see, I just drew it out because my eyes are close set, so I'm drawing them out away from each other. I have close set eyes, and then draw back in. I think I did this one a little wide. I always overline this eye, and it's because I am so right-handed. I am not ambidextrous at all. But just draw back in. And I'm just making the line as thin as I possibly can. But I did overdraw that eye. So now I gotta try to match this one some more. Because I'm not trying to take it off. And I think what I'm gonna do is try to blend it out to do like a little smoky eye under the bottom. That's what I'll do. So I'm just gonna draw that like that. Ooh. So I'm gonna let that dry also. And then we can go in and blend everything out and do our lips. And I'm gonna do a little bit more here to darken that some. And we'll be done. And I might add some, I'm gonna add some highlighter here, and then my Cupid's bow, and here. And we'll be finished and ready to go. And mascara. I think I can start blending out. So I have this blender brush, and I'm sure this is e.l.f. or something, but I'm just gonna go in and blend everything in. And wipe off any excess. And then I'm going to take this brush and blend out my eyeliner to make it a little smoky under here. Since So I decided to overline my eyes. And y'all, with anything, you can take a precision brush and fix it. These little flat brushes are the best thing. I have so many of them to go in and fix stuff. Go in and fix mistakes, because we make mistakes. We make mistakes and we learn the mistakes and we move forward from the mistakes. So I'm just going to take this latte matchstick and take it and go under here and just kind of correct. Under my eyes. And I'm going to use my Better Than Sex mascara that is very thick. I don't know why, because it's not old, but I'm not putting on lashes today. And y'all see how when I lift my head up, how that liner looks? It doesn't look like it's coherent, like it's aligned. But when I hold my eyes, hold my head level, that's the thing of having deep set eyes, is getting the liner to look correct when your face is leveled. And that's been the hardest thing. So I just added one coat of mascara. My Cupid's bow. And I just add some along my cheek. Area. And blend that out because I put too much. Shouldn't have done my Cupid's bow yet because I didn't do my lips yet. But we're going to line our lips and try to line the outside of your lips to make them look bigger. If you want them to look bigger, if you want them to look smaller, then line the inside of your lips. I like for my lips to look bigger. So I line the outside. I line the outside. And then I line the inside just a little bit. Bring the pencil in and just shade it out a little. And then I add my lip gloss, which is the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. And to do a pout, I just do the middle. And blend that all in. And I'm going to shade out my chin a little bit more and add a little more depth to my cheeks. So I'm going to go in with the brush and shade this out just a little bit more. And then add some more depth right here. Pretty much done. we're done. Not pretty much. Just need to add a little dot to my nose. Here. Add a little highlight there. And that is it. Just blend that out some. And then we're going to let our hair down. I'm gonna do some little edges. Oh, I gotta set my face. So for setting, I'm gonna use the Revolution Infinite 16-hour mattifying spray and just spray and dry. You gotta set your makeup or it's gonna slide off, especially with the heat. So I know mine's is gonna slide if I don't do this. So yeah, set your makeup. I think I overdid it a little bit with this eyeliner, but it's gonna work for today. Yeah, so that should be dry. And we're gonna do our edges. Edges. How can you forget the edges, girl? I'm not going, I could use a little more curling. I think my hair, it needs to be shampooed. And it's like, I'm not doing nothing that you tell me to do today. So, it's been like that lately. I think it wants to be braided up and put back into some weave or something. But, yeah, so here's the look for today.
Not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare.
I hope you enjoyed this quick makeup tutorial. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And tap on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.